Hey Leo, what's going on? I hope everything is going well. We're about to get into your reading and see what's happening with you and the person on your mind. Feel free to leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if the reading helps, if it resonates, okay, as you're listening. And if you do choose to subscribe, make sure you hit the notifications bell. All right, so to stay notified when I post. So this is part one. This is what's happening currently. And then towards the end of the reading, I will pull the cards, let you see the preview for part two. That's about what happens next here and other things that I'll mention at the end of this reading that we talk about. Over on Vimeo, that link will be in the description, top of the comments. Okay. But for right now, I'm going to let you see the cards and then we're going to come back and I will give you my interpretation of what's happening in the current situation. Okay, Leo, welcome back. So, let's start with, you see the cards, right? Um, let's start with the mutual energy between you two. And it's especially how I read it, given how I see your person showing up and you showing up. Um, you have Oralite, which is an 8. Okay. I associate the 8 with, infinity symbol. And right away I got Magician and Strength. Strength being your card, Leo energy. This could be with you and a Gemini. We have air energy. Could also be with an Aries. Could be any fire sign though. Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Both you and this person, I feel, Leo, want to figure out a way like compromise. I'm getting compromised here, especially with the scales being on the hand right there. And this is the mutual energy between you two and the connection. I think both of you want to come to some sort of agreement. Now, one thing I am getting on your side here, Leo, and I'm going to get into the cards. I want to first read Oralite so you can hear more about what I'm getting with you two. But maybe this is how you're feeling, or it's also how I'm reading it. I kind of feel like you're trying to, like you're willing to step out of your comfort zone almost. You're willing to try to compromise something on your end in order to like make a deal with who this is, okay? I see that because a part of what is going on, you're not completely satisfied. It's like you're making some sort of agreement or you're trying to put effort in and show effort and figure things out with who this is, but you're not completely happy with either what you're having to give up or sacrifice, okay, for this to work. You could feel like you're not getting you're not getting what you fully want from who this is. That's apparent, okay? And I'll tell you more about why that is, or at least what I pick up. Let's read Orlight, okay? I do feel, oh, there's so much. I do feel like with the strength, especially what I'm getting with you, Leo, is you stepping out of your pride. And that I think is a part of your compromise. You're compromising your pride. You're not in this ego type of space either. I actually get a lot of Libra energy with you. Maybe it's this Libra full moon, right? That the energy is still present. I'm getting a lot of Libra where I actually see you being diplomatic in your approach, where you understand this person's side of it. Okay. You're not just looking at it through your lens, or I think you also understand, Leo, you're going to have to compromise your pride, compromise. I'm hearing the word deserve. Okay. You may feel like you're not getting everything you deserve here in this connection, but it's like you're willing to set aside those feelings and in order in the name of diplomacy, okay? Being diplomatic, being very Libra, okay? Some of you may have like a dominant Libra placement here, okay? It could be Libra moon, Libra rising. Yeah, I'm getting that. Libra Venus. Yeah, Libra Venus. Yeah, it's also too like you're very accepting too of what's going on, Leo. I see that with the Four of Cups. I want to tell you something about this. What was I getting? Because I started recording a reading and I had to get up and come back. Something I was getting, oh, blessing in disguise. You see that cup behind you? This is, I feel you. There's something here that it's a blessing in disguise. You don't see it yet, but it's there. It's there. Hold on. It's already there. Like there's already a blessing here. And I think I'm hearing, Leo, it's because of you, of some sort of sacrifice here. Okay. And because you're being, I'm going to get into Orla, y'all, promise. I have to go with the flow. This is also like me being in flow with the reading. It says the word unconventional, right? I think you feel strung along by who this is, Leo, right now. I think or there's something about being strung along by this individual. Remember, this can resonate in a number of ways. Maybe someone from your past, someone that this is currently happening with. Oh, I just heard, yeah, hold on. I'm getting strung along, and it's almost like you are already anticipating this person stringing you along, or you know it. You know this person stringing you along. Okay. So I'm kind of getting the vibe of you already preparing yourself. That could be strength here, Leo. Like you're preparing yourself. For an outcome here that you probably won't be completely fulfilled with, won't be happy with, okay? All right. I do see that you're not fully expressing yourself either, Leo. I'm also getting too that is, this person can say that is a way that you're kind of stringing them along because you're not fully expressing your emotions to who this is. I think this connection right now is very slow moving, by the way, with the Six of Pentacles. All right. All right. Hold on. I'm going to get into your person. Let's read Aura Light, Leo. Okay. So I keep looking at that cup though on your card. Like, I'm like, there's your, I just want to tell you all that. Like, you have a blessing here and you may not know it yet, but you may feel like something's being all done in vain, but it's not, Leo. Okay. So, essential meaning for Aura Light, this is the energy of the connection right now. Mindfulness, meditation on the present. All right. So I'm going to read this all to you, Leo. It says to be mindful is to be aware of the now, rather than distracted by the past or future, and any thoughts of oughts, shoulds, and might haves. Your quest for healing requires discovering what you are truly thinking and feeling when you are not distracting yourself. Aura Light Spirit calls you to be mindful of your needs right now, for this may be a time to let tears flow or laughter arise. To recognize something so subtle that you previously missed it, or to understand that you are so much more. You are so much more than what you can accomplish or produce. I feel like that I'm seeing that B energy with the Four of Cups with you. Let me read that again. You are so much more than what you can accomplish or produce. Yeah, that's a part of you not feeling satisfied, Leo. That like hits me very emotionally. It's almost like this person not seeing that you are trying. It makes you sad, you know. Okay, hold on. Be here in this moment, fully present and accepting of what is. I do see that with you, Leo. You're accepting what it is, right? Make the time to meditate today and simply observe what you know and feel without starting to talk yourself out of it into something else. No matter how hard this moment may seem, simply by observing it, you will change it. Okay? Change the way you look at things. The things you look at change. Are you mindful of what is going on right now in your relationship, its qualities and its patterns? Aura Light Spirit wants you to observe what is working so you can build upon it. It's crazy. The worker bee. I feel like that's what you're trying to do. It's not fully what you want, but you're like, well, but this is working. So, and to see what is not working so you can begin to address it. Be fully present in your relationships today. Meditate. And then as you interact, excuse me, with those you love, pay attention, observing without judgment, noticing what is happening without spinning a story of shoulds and ought to haves. Open your eyes that you might need to deepen your love and connection. For now, your ability to be present and free of distractions is very strong. And I see that with you, Leo. And I want to tell you, about what's going on with you and, how your person's showing up. It's not all done in vain. That's what I'm seeing. It says Aura Light contains 23 different minerals and is a healer on so many levels. No one benefit outweighs the others. Starting slowly, meditating with this stone for short periods of time regularly allows us to become used to its energy. Excuse me, Leo. On all the chakras, and is a stone that can be used effectively to address any issue of the mind, body, and spirit. Okay. So, excuse me, Leo. Here's what I'm seeing. I feel like I see you trying. You're not fully getting the reception, or either this person's not that's what I'm getting. I'm going to tell you the strongest storyline. This person's not being fully receptive, but I do get patience with you. I get a lot of patience with you. Okay. Now, you being patient, I feel pays off. I do. Sorry about Jax in the background. You being patient, I feel, does pay off because your person, they come up as the moth. Let's talk about that first. This person is keeping their distance. However, Leo, this is new territory for them. Did I say territory? This is new territory for them. Okay. And I will say this, your person showing up as the Three of Wands, they are seeing potential here in what's happening with you two. And they're open. That's what I'm getting. They're open to it. However, the thing is, they still show up with addiction. And there is that feeling of them still being blocked by the past. Now, it does say codependent. It does say obsession. Can be this person's like obsession with like a past event that happened between you two. Okay. I think this person, it's like you're stepping out of your comfort zone, but they're not fully stepping out of theirs because they're questioning, should they do that? So this is their mind, the moth. Okay. So your mind right now is focused on working on this. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try that. And I see you putting effort in. Okay. Now this person may be questioning why. Why are you putting the effort in? They're thinking about that. Excuse me. It's crazy like that. I'm starting to like cough, and I feel like your person, when we talk about auralite with the chakras, it's like throat chakra energy. They want to talk to you about what's on their mind. Okay, they want to share with you the changes that are going on in their head about the situation with you. All right, but it can be a feeling of like it's safety. This person, I think, keeps their distance here, Leo, out of safety. Now, weird. The Three of Wands is also a card of like someone watching. So I see this person watching you, Leo. They're hesitant though. Like they want to say fear is what blocks them. Okay. So they're keeping their eye on you, and they're, for some of you, if you're not speaking with who this is, I do get that. I see them keeping their eye on you here. But there's a lot of hesitation. Now, here's the thing that I was saying. I don't feel like your efforts are totally in vain because your person is showing up with the moth energy. The moth is about change. It's about transformation. So I see this person, look at the change, right? Based off of your efforts, it seems like they're accepting something about this connection, and it's positive. Like they're accepting something about what you're giving them, and it is positive. Okay. And I actually like, I feel like this is them observing your efforts with the Three of Wands. They're observing your efforts. Like I said, if this person's not speaking with you, they want to. They're just on the fence. The moth shows up when someone is on the fence and would like things to be easier. This is someone who's like, I'd love to just make a decision. I'd love to just do this. But what holds them back is the past. what holds them back is over processing or overthinking something and not just going, it's almost like you're the light, like a moth to a flame. And I see you, Leo, with the B. It's like you're trying to meet this person where they're at. You're even on a mental level. You're trying to understand them. You're trying to trying to meet them where they're at. Okay. Um. So there's that. And Orlight talks all about mindfulness, mindful, meditation. So yeah, absolutely. This person, could this person say, well, in the past, I never thought that I would look at the situation with Leo like this, but now I'm looking, right? And you're being very careful with who this is. Yeah, and even with the B Leo, earnest, hardworking, and democratic. You see what I'm saying? Um, for the most part, bees have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work, and then they gripe and then they sting. And that is the part that this person may be worried about, is the sting, Leo. They could say to themselves, yes, Leo is showing me all this effort right now and doing all these things, but I feel like I need to keep my distance, because what if Leo gets tired? Then what? Then what is Leo going to do? It's like they don't want to feel the sting. So that's that they are, again, they're restricting themselves. They're restraining themselves from fully disclosing what is on their mind. That's what I'm getting here, because they're having these ideas and their mind is changing about the situation with you, but they're not fully expressing that. It's almost like I see this person saying something to you, Leo, and then backing off too. Yeah, because a moth, it's impulsive, hasty, and wishful. So they may have made an impulsive move here, Leo. Like this person impulsively did something, and they said something to you, and now it's like they're kind of backing off. But you're still there. You're still present. You're like, no, I want to show the effort. I want to continue. Um, it's funny. You have three. They're showing up with the three. You have the four, and we have the six of pentacles. Well, what are we missing? The five, the conflict. We're missing a piece of the puzzle here. The piece of the puzzle would be you and this person. I'm not saying conflict like an argument. Okay. I'm saying that could be what both of you are, kind of maybe nervous about, or just not wanting to do. Like you're just not wanting the conflict. Leo, you're over there with strength and you're like, I just need to shut the fuck up or not say anything here. Your person's over there with the magician. Like, how can I avoid the conflict with Leo? How can I, just because with the moth energy, it says, and whoever this is, like, there's definitely like an unfinished business, or there's something unfinished with you two. Okay. Yeah, this person's like, I just want to know, like, what's easier. And there is no, I want to say this, yeah, because I don't need to, there is no easy way out of this. Okay. So that's what I'm getting here when I'm looking at the numbers. I'm like, oh, we're missing the five. Maybe it's the Five of Wands, right? Just kind of like you two just kind of going at it. I don't know. Yeah, we have Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Five of Cups. I think you're accepting here, Leo. I just get a lot of acceptance with you and your person. They're like receiving this from you, but they're just like, mm, they want more, but I feel like you're kind of over here like I'm kind of giving you what I can here. You know what I mean? I think you're kind of like needing them to meet you in the middle, Leo. But yeah, I also, in the same regard, I think you should know that your person, I do get an optimistic energy. I do. I think that you look very, there's something about opportunity that they see with you, Leo. Okay. Um, I do get this vibe from you of almost, I don't know, preparing yourself for, I see you're like, I'm going to put in the effort, but I don't know what I'm going to get back. But I'm telling you, you're going to get something back for this. And it is a blessing in disguise. And when you're ready to like maybe just stop focusing so much on what you're not getting from who this is or how this, maybe not looking at this right through the lens of just like Oralite says, basically, how I interpreted it is when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Okay. So possibly instead of looking at the situation and saying, focusing on what you're not getting, okay, instead look at what you are receiving back. Okay, so really just paying attention and affirming the positives about the connection. I think that will help you, see the glass half full instead of half empty here in the connection, okay? Um all right, so that's what I see so far. I don't want to, go on and on and on. Y'all know I can, right? Um so Leo, feel free to like, leave a comment, subscribe, okay? Thank you all so much for clicking on your reading. I appreciate you more than you know. And so now we're about to get into part 2. This is what I see happening next in the connection. All right. So yeah, I'm about to let you see the card. Sorry, y'all. I'm like zoned out. I'm like, did I tell them? I try to say like, share, subscribe, because if I forget to say it, I don't know. Somebody told me that one time. They were like, why don't you tell people to subscribe? I'm like, that's a Leo in me. I don't want to seem pressed. You know what I mean? They're like, you need subscribers. So, but I mean, I appreciate whoever is subscribed. I love you guys so much. You mean the world to me. So I think maybe I need to express that to you too. Sometimes we're so focused on what we don't have or what we want, and we fail to appreciate those that are showing up, and that's you all, the ones that are subscribed. You know, you all took a moment to hit that button, and it's changed my life. Look at that. So I need to appreciate the people who are here with me, and whoever comes along comes along. So all right, Leo. We're going to get into the next part that is on Vimeo, link in the description, top of the comments. And that's where we find out what I see happening next in this connection. And we're going to talk about, what does this person want this relationship to be in this lifetime? All right. It gets pretty deep, right? Then we're going to talk about what they think will happen with you two in this lifetime. And I'm going to pull the overall outcome I get at this point. We're going to pull from the Time Oracle deck and give you like a timeline of things progressing here with you two. And then we're going to pull your advice, Leo, in the extended. So if you are going to join me, Shimon, let go. And I'll see you all on the other side. Leo, if this is where we part ways, I love you all so much. Keep doing your thing. You should be really proud of yourself. It takes a lot, especially for Leo, to I know to just submit. And I see you, Leo. I see you looking at, the other perspective. And that is a very elevated lion or lioness. That is Leo in your strength. And you're telling that ego, Simadana, we don't need to do that here. Because what are we focused on? The long run. It's not about the sprint, it's about the marathon. Okay. So guys, yes, I'll see you all next time. And those of you that are watching part 2, I will see you soon. Peace.